And there's some futures where he told him, whereas, okay, it's like live, die, repeat. You're following the path, and then maybe Tony deviated, maybe Tony got shook up, something happened, and maybe Tony died early, so that the whole thing couldn't play through. So at some point when he got to that one chance that they beat him, maybe in that one scenario that he foresaw, he couldn't tell Tony this is the plan. He couldn't tell everyone.
Damn, son.
Do you even know what it is to foresee the future that you will get snapped away and turn into dust?
You don't understand.
He didn't just sit back and just chill. I've already seen the future, so we can just sit this one out. Even when he came back and brought everyone else from Wakanda, brought everyone else to fight, and the snapping was undone when what you call it? No, Tony didn't. I kept on making a mistake that Tony brought everyone back. My bad. Hulk brought everyone back. Tony ended Thanos. That's another thing. Did they die? Or did they just get transported into the Soul Stone and they're just there? Or they're just in another dimension where they're temporarily there?
Does not compute.
Because people came back. That means they weren't dead, right? There was no body to bury. They weren't brain dead. Organs didn't fail. It's just their whole body disintegrated into a pocket dimension. Is that the best way to put it? These are other things they could have explored in the future, but instead they gave us this stupid Spider-Man 2 movie and then Spider-Man 3 movie. You piss on Tony Stark and the two, arguably the greatest characters. They're constantly thinking. Despite the way they were written at the start, you can tell they care. If Doctor Strange didn't care, he wouldn't have done let me predict the future nonsense. He had to even do it when he ended up on Titan. He didn't do it on Earth. He didn't do it on the spaceship. And even that, when they were on the spaceship, Tony Stark would be like, yo, we need to, dude, they couldn't even find their way back to Earth. I think it would have taken a while for Tony Stark to have studied the spaceship and then use it to navigate back. And then the fact that he had to put his hand in one gimbal and told Peter to put the hand in the other one, because it's like, this spaceship was controlled by 6'10" looking whatever thing. So you have to operate it together as one being. It's just the layers of awesomeness in that movie. And then you piss on it by giving, if I was in Tony's shoes, I would never, ever do that.
You don't understand.
If you notice, he did the same thing in the first Spider-Man movie. He locked away all the attributes of the Spider-Man suit and left some things on autopilot and whatnot. And then it took, what's his name, to hack it. Now, Ned hacking the suit was a little, it's a little corny, gimmicky, but it works. It plays into the movie. You get it. Like, a whole Ned can hack into Tony Stark's suit. Maybe because he made it for Peter, so he was like, eventually, I imagine Peter, maybe let's say he did it like a soft thing, like a soft, not reboot, soft, can't find the exact word, but it's like, I know he's going to find a way to hack into it, so I won't fully lock it down. Because this is Tony Stark, we have to leave some space in our minds that if we didn't want Peter Parker unlocking those things in the suit, he wouldn't. We have to, otherwise, we're chipping away at the intelligence of the character. Because then there's no consistency with this decision, that decision, this movie decision. A lot of us are going to be like, okay, well, as a through line, you're making him look stupid and smart. And no, you want to maintain wisdom, knowledge, and growth. After Ultron, I can't fuck up no more. After this, I can't, you got to maintain growth and intelligence. And then now, this is a young, impressionable being. How were you at his age? If you had your Iron Man suit and whatnot at his age, how would you operate? Hence, you put the shit on lockdown. But again, he knew somewhere down the line, okay, in case this dude wants to see what this suit can do, let me just leave a little window open. So if he, hacks into it, then cool. Again, what if someone has to snatch the suit and something happened, snatch the suit, and then they hacked into the suit the same way Ned did?
Does not compute.
Nah, but then again, I guess Tony would have found out and he would have shut the suit down, knowing that Peter's in the possession of the suit, and no friends of Peter has the suit as well. It might have been an inbuilt protocol. If I was Iron Man, let me get straight to the point, I would not leave things like that open. Easily hackable suit by Ned. Ned has ever been to your Avengers base to know how things work. You built the suit. How is someone who's never seen your tech, never touched your tech or acted, never? And then he was able to hack it? But is it he that hacked it, or is it Spider-Man? I can't remember now. I can't remember, it's Ned that hacked the suit or Spider-Man. If it's Spider-Man that hacked the suit, then cool, because you're saying Spider-Man is smart. Then we can say, okay, then he just left the little window open. Curiosity of a teenager, he's bound to And when he does, there's a lesson to be learned there. But to sit here and say Tony just gave him these glasses and the arsenal of all the glasses is A to Z, I would also preempt, like I said earlier on, and now I'm repeating myself, in case he's like, nah, too much. If he gives it to anyone else that is not on my VIP list of 3 high personnel, or you could even say, give it to Strange, he would find a way to put a spell around it so no one can enter it. And if he's passed, if Dr. Strange gets knocked out, you're not unlocking that spell until Strange says you can unlock it. Because security is the most important thing. If this thing falls into the wrong hands, I cannot allow what happened in Iron Man 1 to repeat itself. Especially if the person or persons I've gifted this thing to are like, it's too much for me now, shut it down. Simple. Or limit the arsenal to basic stuff.
I like this one.
And even the AI should be able to tell these things are not being used by an official Avenger and they're not being used properly. If that was Jarvis, you're right. Quentin Beck, who? Jarvis is a bit like, Peter Parker, you don't want it? All right, cool. Done. You're locking it out. In fact, you'd have probably left it on the basic thing where he'd have been back and forth with Quentin, just having a conversation. Unlock this door. Unlock what? Laser beam from the sky. Laser where? Full authority over Iron Man's tech. Fool who? You're the fool, you douchebag.
Damn, son.
There's no way if Jarvis was in those glasses, he'd have let that slide. And that's another sneaky way of saying we can get away with this because Jarvis is now fully bonded with the Vision thing. Yeah, it's weird. Didn't like that movie at all. Action scenes here and there, but in terms of intelligence, right off the back of Endgame, no way. They did not meet at all. Then, like I said, we're going to do a separate video for part 3. You have a full-grown man who sat there doing this to visualize the future of mankind and all the beings across the gate. What Thanos did was so bad. It took these guys to help undo it. Do you know what that is? Then you belittle him and stupefy him and say he's going to do a spell for a teenager, a little boy. For what? Make them forget who.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
I might have to rewatch Spider-Man 3 so I can do a proper video on that one. Because part 2 I remember well enough, but not 3. And you did the spell and you letting him talk. You didn't even ask. You know what it is? If I went to an elder right now or an eldress and say, yeah, do me a spell for a girl that I like, the slap they will give me.
Damn, son.
Not because, oh, you're a grown man, you should know. The slap they will give me. The slap. It will make me go back in time to undo the stupidness. I just said to an elder or eldress, you're a priestess. Yeah, there's a girl I like, make her like me back. Oh, yo, doesn't make sense.
Does not compute.
You know what it is? I don't think you guys are listening to me. He sat down and meditated, and 14 million times he was there. He went so fast that he was like in 5 minutes, 14 million times. Somebody who wasn't capable of handling that would have given up. How long will it take for you before you stop? If you have looked into it 10 million times, how do you think you'd feel? 11 million times, 12. I'm done. You good? Yeah, I was trying to visualize, going to the future to see the different outcomes of how it would kill Thanos. Did we win? I just stopped. You chose to stop at what? Where did you stop? 12 million. Dude, that should break your morale quickly. 40. Oh, you people are not. 14 million. 14 million times. And add some at the end. You're out of your league. You're not on Earth anymore. You haven't really mastered this stone. Maybe the Supreme, is that what she's called? I can't remember the name. Her Monica. The Supreme, is it the Supreme one? You know what I mean? The main lady who was in charge of Karmatage. Maybe she would have been able to stand against Thanos and defeat him. But that's why I said maybe a master would know how to use the stone to see into the future and see how many times it took for them to stop Thanos and win. Maybe. But no one else is left. Well, there are other people who can use the stone, but I want to give it to Doctor Strange that he used a unique, beautiful way, you could say like a way to use the stone, but still, I want to give it to him that, hey, I don't know exactly what to do, but let me see if I can go into the future and use this thing. Come on. And you who fought alongside of Tony Stark and Doctor Strange on Titan, You come and then you say it's too much for me after losing Tony Stark. It's so distressed. And you gave this douchebag, this prick you've never seen. And people are telling you he's from an alternate dimension. Okay, but is he an Avenger? He's not freaking Fury. He's not Pepper Potts. He's not Rhodey. How can this is a new guy. And even if you say, oh, because you've been snapped away for 5 years or whatever number of years, he's been an Avenger since. He's been doing fine. Awesome. Good for you, buddy. Great. Freaking awesome. But I'm not giving these glasses to you. I know Rhodes. I know Bucky. Captain America's not around. Fine. Doctor Strange's not around. Fine. Hulk isn't around. Fine. I know Rhodes. I know Bucky. In fact, I'll give it to you, Quentin Beck. But if I hand it to you, just in case, because I don't know who this dude is, but you know, he's giving me good vibes, so it's cool. Just in case he turns out to be a douchebag, I relinquish all authority of so-and-so Arsenal down to just reading emails, answering emails, and phone calls. Done.
Nice.
Then when Quentin Beck says, are you sure you want to give these guys to me? Yeah. Oh, cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being so dumb.
Now I'm in control. Unleash Omega level beam from the satellite. Oh, no access. Your boy shut it down. Peter was too distraught after losing Tony Stark, so there's no access to, what did you call it again? Laser beam? No. We can just answer emails, send emails, answer calls, and hey Alexa. Oh, you can't even break the glasses because they're nanotechnology as well. So yeah, they also fingerprint whatever. So if you try to give it to someone else, it's come on, man, come on. You built Ultron. You built a fat ass legacy, only for the story to be written in such a dumb way. Here's the glasses, Quentin Beck. I don't know who you are, but apparently I've been told you're from a parallel Earth. And since I've been snapped away, I'm inclined to trust you because I've been away for 5 years. What?
Thank you for being so dumb.
Don't make no sense to me at all. Stupid movie. Stupid movie. And it's annoying because out of all the other stories you could have created for part 2, all the other villains of Spider-Man you could have brought in. Vulture was such a good villain for the first movie. All the other the other bad guys you could have brought in for part 2, especially after the snapping. What does that look? Maybe they didn't even need to do a part 2 so quickly. But hey, what do I know? My name isn't Kevin Feige. It's Cosmic Jedi. I know the K is the same, but it starts and stops there. Kevin, Cosmic. What do I know? What do I know? I have no credit or any movies credited to me that I've written or co-written or co-signed or whatever. I have no shows. I'm not a co-sign or co-star or co-showrunner. No best-selling books, best-selling novels, best-selling comics. What do I know? Just another dude on YouTube with a camera microphone expressing himself. Anyway, that's me done. We'll do part 3 at another date. Before I leave, let me know if you share the same feelings with me as well. Oh, Tony Stark. After such a massive legacy, here's the glasses. I give you full rights to give full autonomy to... What? I give you full rights because you're Peter Parker? Nah. I give you full rights. If you relinquish said rights, it defaults back to my wife, my friend, good friend Rhodes, or you can wear it and it'll lock you in place. Actually, if it's a nano thing, it's going to go to your brain. If I was going to go dark with Tony Stark, if you're not authorized to wear these glasses, the voice will tell you, please put this down in 5 seconds, or I will have you. I will have you. Put it down in 4 seconds. I warned you. 3, 2, 1, piaka. Once I pierce you, say, oh, you can't take it off, bitch. I'm in your head now. I'm scanning your blood. I'm shutting your nervous system down. I don't play like that, man. We don't play. After what he did in part 1, a lot of people died because of what Tony was making. You can then repeat. That means you repeated part 1 in Spider-Man 2. A lot of people suffered. Deaths. People died because of Tony's weapons. You can then do the same stupid mistake again. You're making Tony look stupid and Peter look stupid. Both of which fought on Titan. One got blipped, brought him back. They both fought again on Earth to fight the same villain that they lost to. Tony gets the upper hand, snaps away. You witness Tony die. That's a permanent death. We ain't coming back from that. Then he leaves this gift for you. If you're not ready, say you're not ready. But you don't give it to someone else that you don't know. Even if they've been here for 15 years because you were snapped for 15 years, you don't know them. You mustn't give such a powerful tool to people you don't know, even if everyone else is vouching for them. shut it off. And if you do, you limit the access. Don't just give full control. Come on, man.
Don't ask questions.
You went through hell. You went through a very, very unique experience. Not everyone on the planet can say they got snapped back, fought alongside Tony Stark and Doctor Strange, and they're also an Avenger, and they have superpowers. Not everyone has that. You had a very, very precise, unique experience. You, Tony Stark and Doctor Strange, were on the same planet, went through the ups and downs fighting Thanos. But your individual you as Peter Parker, your experience is very different from Tony Stark and Doctor Strange on the exact same day you guys are fighting this dude. So you can't just come out and say, here you go. That does not make character sense in terms of the overall thing. Oh, he's just a teenager. So you know how teenagers do. He should have been acting like a fool on Titan. He should have been doing to Thanos on Titan. This is Spider-Man we're talking about. So don't bring in excuses to make it fit as to why you like the movie. If you like the movie, then just, this isn't for you then. Just leave it alone. But don't be making excuses. In terms of intelligence across the board, that is the dumbest thing someone could have done.
I like this one.
You don't do that. You who just saw what Thanos did with stones, he went around different parts of the cosmos looking for stone, wielded one power in a gauntlet. You are about to give one power in glasses to another person you don't know. My spider senses would have been tingling like, yo, after what I just went through with Thanos, I want to just put everything on. In fact, I'm taking out the suit. I'm putting the suit down. This is going in, into lock away. Even if you gave the glasses to Happy, I don't even think Happy could have given the glasses to Quentin. He'd probably be like, who is this dude? He's an Avenger. Okay, and? He's not freaking Captain America. He's not Rhodes. He's not Fury. He's not Pepper Potts, who you're going to be closest to now. Especially after Tony is gone, you're practically going to be your uncle. Not even you're going to be, you are the uncle to Morgan right now. So that is now the family cluster. It is Happy and Uncle Rhodes and Uncle Nick Fury. Then Morgan will now have them to rely on in case she wants to start, using tech, and then she might start making mistakes the same way Tony did, but early. She wouldn't even be able to make the same mistakes because she would have her mother and those three dudes and enough archives to say, this is what your dad went through. So that way she would learn from his mistakes. And by the time she gets to Tony's age, she's light years ahead because you have a backlog of mistakes your father made. You can't repeat. You have to give the character a different story arc. You will not be able, maybe once or twice so you can learn from them, but they won't be the exact same mistakes. So therefore, with those characters around, you can then convince me. You will not convince me that it makes sense that Peter Parker did what he did. You gave this stranger, a whole stranger, the full arsenal of glasses you haven't even mastered how to use yet. You didn't have a full year learn how to use the glasses, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's a shame, man.
You don't understand.
It's a massive shame.
Yeah, the problem was you got sloppy.
Anyway, like I said, let me know in the comments if you share the same feeling as I do. If you agree in the comments, let a brother know. If you don't agree, I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying if you like the movie, don't comment. No, don't let me not let it come across like that. I feel the points I made are intelligent points and good points that I made, that if you look past those intelligent points that I made, it's your free will to disagree with what I'm saying. But I've seen enough excuses on different people's videos. I'm like, nah.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
Anyway, I have been your one and only host, the Cosmic Jedi, signing out. Thank you for watching.